Hi guys, day 22 of the 75-day challenge. Just finished up at the gym and now I am finishing up my outdoor workout for the evening. Something that I got to spend my day today doing, which was so impactful, was focusing on having a real impact hour and setting up impact activities. And one thing I realized about myself, and I'm willing to bet that a lot of other people out there are like this too, is that I often have a lot of really loose pending thoughts in my mind that are just kind of rambling around and don't get dispositioned, and they end up sort of just hanging out in my head for weeks or months to come. Sorry, didn't want to turn into roadkill. But by really focusing on this impact hour and impact activities, I've realized now through this challenge and after reading that in The Wealthy Gardener that I've really been able to disposition my thoughts and clear out my mind. And that has allowed me to focus on the things that I really should be focusing on and kind of getting rid of the empty space or the empty thoughts that just kind of linger. So that's been a really nice effect of doing this challenge and reading this book. And if you don't exercise this strategy already, I cannot recommend it enough. So really focus on having an impact hour where you have that time dedicated to just thinking about the things that matter, thinking about the things that you should be doing, how you're going to do them, and which one of those items is going to have the most impact and is going to help you progress. And then you want to lay out your impact activities, and those are the things that are going to help you get this stuff done and execute. All right, guys, I just had one of my cars come back, so I'm going to go grab that right now, and I'll be back. Day 22, getting my reading done for the evening. My oh my, such a great chapter. Literally, I know I keep saying this, but this is one of the greatest books that I've ever come across. And I am such an avid reader. I have been reading for years and years and years. Like, this is one of my book collections under my TV. And I probably have 4 more areas in the house that are just filled with books. And this is by far one of the books that is the best written. It just explains every concept in such a great way that makes it easy to understand. If you haven't gotten this book already, I just can't recommend it enough. I really can't. So lesson 4.8 is called Convictions. And I wish I could just read the whole chapter to you guys, but let me read a few of the paragraphs that were really good. So conviction, a firmly held belief or opinion. If you want to accumulate wealth, effort is vital, but it has its limits. We can only work so hard, and there are only so many hours in the day. It's wise to stay open to new strategies and possibilities. Adopt a belief that work is essential, but so too are intangible forces. Don't be intolerant to that which you don't yet comprehend. According to your faith, so shall it be done unto you. The wealthy gardener looked out the window. The reason most people will never be wealthy is due to their convictions that too much work is misguided, that the aid of universal intelligence is a delusion, or that too much wealth is wrong or immoral. They won't realize their full potential due to these limiting beliefs. And it's cool how he touches upon the topic of limiting beliefs. It's something that I learned through a Tony Robbins program many years back, how we all have these limiting beliefs that just reaffirm these notions within ourselves, and you don't even realize it oftentimes that you're doing that. And you really have to take a step back and look at what these limiting beliefs are that really impact you on a day-to-day basis. And you have to reframe your mind, because if you don't do that, it'll just continue to impact your life in ways that you can't even really imagine or account for. So Jimmy, who is the kid that he's sort of mentoring, asked him, what convictions should they adopt? If you want to accumulate wealth, adopt the conviction that present day sacrifices are worth future rewards. And far from being evil, know that money possessed by good people is peace of mind, lifestyle satisfaction, family protection, financial security, and power. And then after that, he goes into a series of beliefs that he sort of lives by. And it's just all types of stuff from, gaining freedom, being able to provide for his family, making sacrifices now so that life could be easier later on. So a lot of different things that he shared, but I'm going to share with you guys sort of the ending to the lesson and what he wraps it up with, and his last conviction as well. The last conviction that empowered my financial fate is that life is about self-actualization. It was my duty to be all I could be, if not for myself, then for others. It was my assignment to use my full potential. It was necessary to set goals that commanded my energy, left me exhausted and challenged me on the edge of my fullest capacities. At the age of 30, I didn't know how I would amass enough money to reach my financial dreams, but I chose to believe that I was destined for wealth. I'd figure it out, and I was aided by universal intelligence when I concentrated my goals with absolute faith. I chose to believe that I could influence my life by deliberately choosing my convictions, and wealth has unfolded as I once chose to believe. Quimby said it all in 4 words. Man is belief expressed. That is good. Man is belief expressed. I mean, so well written. The life lesson, convictions. I learned that my convictions defined my limits, and so I adopted beliefs to eliminate self-sabotage. So good. So hopefully that is informative to you guys, and just a little reminder that these limiting beliefs that we have, they can really chip away at your potential and your drive to accomplish certain things or really realize your full potential. So it's something that you definitely want to take a moment and think about, realize what they are, and then reframe what your beliefs should be. And also figure out why you have those limiting beliefs so that you can eliminate them. So that was lesson 4.8 of The Wealthy Gardener. If you haven't gotten this book already, I have a link in my description down below. And like I said, I cannot recommend this book enough. It is by far one of the all-time greatest books that I have come across. All right, guys, that's it for day 22. I'm done with my workouts. I am done with my water, done reading. And now I'm going to get some stuff ready for my day tomorrow and call it a night.